So the quartering has managed to make a bit of a fool of himself once again. It feels like he does it at least once or twice a month at this rate. I think this is like my third video about him in the past 2 months because he just keeps doing dumb stuff. Now, I already made a video talking about Hogwarts Legacy. Basically, it's just a game about the Harry Potter universe, and a lot of people don't want you to buy it because it has some influences from J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling will be receiving royalties from the game. And it turns out that, there's these people on YouTube who like to, fight against wokeness, quote unquote. And the quartering is somewhat of a poster boy for that. He's always talking about, oh, the woke mob, the woke this, the woke that. Really just locked in on 2016, truly. But he decided to respond to Keemstar, who said this: I will not be buying Hogwarts Legacy. JK won't be rolling in my money. And then he has the trans flag, the pride flag, the fist emoji, the heart, and the Ukraine flag. Quartering responds with, I'll be purchasing 2 copies to offset this. He then continues with this: I will be gifting Keemstar's version of Hogwarts Legacy to one lucky gamer. Please reply with your Steam name and the hashtag KeemstarIsBald to enter. Okay, I'll consider the console versions too. So, like I said, Keemstar is in his head, crusading against wokeness. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to fight against the woke mob. He's seen Keemstar turn woke, and he wanted to stop him. Well, if you look at the tweet, he has a lot of weird sort of emojis in it. He has the trans flag, the pride flag, a black fist, a red heart, and a Ukraine flag. So he has these things that are meant to draw, they're sort of like a buzzwords, but in emoji form. And it really worked to draw in people like the courting, to be like, oh, you've gone woke. I can't believe this, Keem. I can't believe that you've gone woke. The whole time he was trying to bait people. It turns out he's not serious. He was messing around the entire time, and the quartering fell for it, hook, line, and sinker, because he's just so focused on trying to dunk on woke people. They didn't think, that's an awful lot of emojis. If you're up on meme culture, a lot of people, when they're joking, they'll have a random amalgamation of emojis. What is the Ukraine flag, the fist, and the heart emoji have to do with J.K. Rowling? Literally nothing, but because he's just so focused on, oh, I gotta get him. Oh, I gotta get him. Oh, who's woke now? Who's woke here? And he's locked in. He can't just calm down and be like, this might be bait, because this would have never gotten something like me. I might have thought it was something odd, but I definitely would not have responded in the way that the quartering responded. Now, he continued with talking to Tipster when Tipster made fun of him. You pissed in your basement. Sick burn, Tipster. You got caught up in any more cringe cheating scandals? Hitting on e-girls, having them leak those messages? Telling them how you're all alone while married? Sit down. I might be a little biased towards Tipster, considering how he showed me love after I made that video about his whole scandal. Or, not even a scandal, but I'm thinking about scandals because Jeremy said it. I'm talking about the time that he got into it with BX Bullet, and I made a video about it, and he, showed me some love, and I appreciate that. But he definitely still won this exchange. He's made Jeremy mad to the point where he's like, oh yeah, you remember those cheating scandals that you got into? Yeah, man, you can't talk about this because you got into a scandal. I'd rather be caught, cheating than, peeing on the floor in my basement. That's just me. They're both bad actions, but one's, lack of character, and the other one's just lack of home training. So, pick your poison, I guess. You look like a pedo, says 8030. You follow 2,000 people and have even fewer followers. I'm not sure you are in any position to be interjecting opinions. I guess maybe on what pedos look like. I don't know any. I assume you do. I'm sorry you have such a clear picture of what pedos look like. I find it funny how he's like, you have no followers. Your opinion isn't even worth considering. But you took the time out of your day to respond to them. So clearly their opinion is worth something on some level to you for you to be like, oh yeah, you suck. You're a loser. Yeah, you suck, dude. his followers don't even matter. Like, what are you trying to get at him for? Oh, you're not as famous as me. Burn. Ooh, got him. Like, I don't even know. But I will say that this is, again, just another example of Jeremy from the quartering just deciding, hey, this is somebody being woke. I gotta stand up to the woke mob, the woke brigade. I gotta fight wokeism off. Get woke, go broke. That's like his main objective in life, it seems like, to where he like doesn't want like a liberal owning of the Twitter. Owning of the Twitter, that's a weird way of saying it. He doesn't want liberals in charge of Twitter because he thinks that you'll lose freedom of speech if Twitter disappears and goes back to the way it was. And then I don't even want to go into that whole debacle because it's still confusing to this day. But basically, he was like, "Oh yeah, this is my 9/11. This is more important than 9/11. As much as it pains me to say that." And he was talking about, keep this in mind. He was talking about the whole Elon going like, "Oh, I might quit." That was his Waterloo. That was his Watergate. That was his Vietnam. The same way Movie Bob saw the console wars as his Vietnam, Jeremy saw his fight for Elon to stay on as the head of Twitter as his Vietnam, really, or his 9/11, wrapped in with Vietnam, because he said it was worse than 9/11. So, yeah, I don't really think I should take this person seriously. I just think he's a bit of an idiot, to be honest and fair with you and with him. I don't really have much of an otherwise explanation for him saying the things that he says, doing the things that he does. He constantly just embarrasses himself for no reason. And I want to say, I don't think he's a bad guy. I just think that he does dumb things. And that's fine, but when you constantly do it, expect ridicule. And unfortunately, he's had to deal with that. And he's going to have to continue dealing with that. So, I'm going to end it off here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really and truly appreciate it. Goodbye.